technical difficulties wherever the fuck I was parked at. On top of people calling me and shit while I'm on live, man. But what's good, y'all? It's your boy Acito. You know what I'm saying? Back with another one. You know what I mean? Truckers edition. You know. We got a lot going on, man. A lot going on. ARP and Easy the Block Captain going at it. You know what I'm saying? In the spaces. Shout out to Verb for creating a platform. Also, shout out to Verb. He also had Lloyd Banks in the spaces. If you just YouTube Lloyd Banks, a Verb, I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. He dropped some really interesting perspectives on just the overall culture of battle rap, what he thinks about people, choking and not coming prepared, and what things could be put in place to help prevent that from happening. He also touched on his career, you know what I'm saying, and where, how things came about of him getting in the music industry. I thought it was a super, super dope, you know what I'm saying, live, man. They also brought up Eunice and a couple other new guys to see if Banks was familiar with him, but he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know who they were. But I thought it was dope though. It was a super dope live. Make sure y'all check out that Lloyd Banks Verb Spaces. But Easy to Block Captain and ARP, man. Wow. Wow. Nigga ARP had Easy stumbling, fumbling over his words and shit. He like, yo, get your money up, Easy. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen the whole trenches versus the bricks going on pretty much. Like, it started with Caution 757, then it started to like ingrade with Muwap and all those other guys, Jay Moore. You know what I mean? Like, they're making a lot of noise for themselves. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I haven't really been tuning into like the trenches tournament, but I'm not even watching it, but I'm hearing so much about Jay Moore, Muwap, so many of those guys over there doing their thing, man. So once something drops on YouTube, I'm definitely gonna check it out and see what's going on with it. But those I don't know, man. Like Easy got a nice little squad. You know what I'm saying? RBE definitely has a squad as well. But a lot of the guys that were pretty much moving from like that bricks to like intakes to like the bricks, like you had Payne, you know what I'm saying? You had Coach Coleon, you had of course Caution 757, you had Jay Breed, you got Dollar. So you got a couple guys, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of like moved up, but they're still kind of like haven't gone over the hump yet. And I don't know if he was ARP I'm talking about. I don't know if he was talking as far as Rosenberg Raw or Ill Will or Show Off. I don't know if he was talking about bringing those type of guys to the table, because you probably going to need that if Easy going to grab guys like Riggs, guys like Mike P, guys like K Walker. You know what I'm saying? Like, if those guys are going to come over there and represent for the trenches. But I don't know, man. Like, it's definitely interesting, man. It was a funny ass live. It's just, ARP just putting the pressure on Easy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think ARP's retiring, bro. I don't think that nigga retiring, bro. That nigga seemed like he's very tapped in to how the crowd, not the crowd, but the culture's responding to the full circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think A Verb and Ill Will, I think they're over at 100K right now in 24 hours. So that's definitely good numbers. You know what I'm saying? We'll look to see how that does in the next 2-3 weeks, if it'll go over 250,000, or will the views kind of just be stagnant. That's gonna say a lot. But ARP, man, ARP's, yo, he's dope, bro. He did a dope ass interview with Hip Hop Is Real. Very, very straightforward, honest interview. He talked about everything. Any question that Knowledge asked him, he pretty much answered, unless it was pertaining to a legal matter. He kind of just was like, yo, I don't, no comment on that. You know what I'm saying? But he was in the spaces just pretty much breaking down like the mind frame of a league owner, and how it is that, they kind of pick their top 3 or 4 go-to guys when they doing cards. You know what I mean? He said one of the biggest guys that's a guaranteed ticket seller, pay-per-view mover, is Hitman Holla. You know what I'm saying? Then he said after Hitman Holla is Cassidy. Then he said Verb, and then he started to name guys like the Sue Surfs of that nature and things of that, But they asked him, they was like, yo, if you were gonna put a card together, who would be like the first, 12 artists? And he was like, yo, I can't, there's not even 12. There's probably 5 or 6 at the most. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? I can't believe it, bro. Because a lot of that shit be smoking mirrors, man. Dudes be asking for astronomical amounts of numbers, but they views don't, reflect that, or they're not bringing in the asses in the seats. You know what I'm saying, at these fucking events. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Like, Verb seems like a guy that can kind of talk his way into a lot of battles. He going at it with Shayna. He's still going at it with Swamp. He throwing shots at Eunice. I saw him and Serious Jones kind of like poking at each other. Pause. No Diddy. Who else? Like he got like he's always got battles lined up. You know what I'm saying? So I hate him or love him, man, but he keeping shit lit. He keeping shit lit. He feeding the streets. He feeding the YouTubers and shit. Like, he on the spaces and shit. Like, I can't really complain. It's giving me content. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious to see if that Trenches versus RBE will go down. Something tells me if it does, I think it's gonna be like a Chrome 23 Trenches type joint, because I don't think Eazy got enough money to really like go head to head with ARP like that. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna be grabbing guys like Ill Will, Rosenberg Raw, and shit like that, like, bro, you're gonna have to get more killers. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to. But that's gonna be dope. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna stay close to that. I believe Eazy the Block Captain was supposed to go on ARP's YouTube, and they're supposed to do a live together. So I don't know if that was pre-taped, but that's gonna be interesting if they do have a conversation. What else we had going on? What else we had going on in the culture? Shout out to URL. You know what I'm saying? URL. They dropped Civil War 5. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really have a trailer or anything. And like, from what I saw, I just saw the flyer pop up on Twitter. Yeah, decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't nothing I was asking for, but I get it. You know what I mean? We're gonna get cards like this to kind of like feed, you know what I'm saying, the app subscribers. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm not subscribed to the app. I haven't been subscribed for about 4 or 5 months now. I just been paying for the pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it just didn't make sense because I wasn't watching the shit, you know what I mean? And I wasn't motivated to watch the app, you know what I mean? I just wasn't, you feel me? Like, and the content that they were dropping on the app just wasn't conducive to the things that I like to listen and watch. I don't like the podcast, you know what I mean? Like, all those battles, they just weren't interesting to me. Like, nobody on that app was like driving me to want to purchase and want to watch the app, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, shout out to URL though. You know what I'm saying? They definitely got Civil War 5. So these are the matchups. They got Franchise versus Hansel. I like that. That's gonna be a dope one. Shout out to Franchise, definitely getting himself back acclimated with the culture. You know what I mean? I believe he has Eunice coming up on the Monopoly 2 card. That's gonna be super fire. So make sure you guys keep an eye out on Franchise, man, because he definitely doing his thing. Shout out to Hansel as well. Another guy that battled Eunice last year, and they had a super fire battle on Geechee's card. But then you got that. Then you got Jack Boy Maine versus Klutz. I'm gonna keep it real. This ain't a battle I'm looking forward to. I probably will not. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I thought Jack was pretty much out the door with URL. You know what I mean? I thought he was feeling some type of way because he wasn't getting the rightful pay that he deserved. But Jack Boy versus Klutz, I don't know. This could be like a fulfillment of a contract type of joint. But that's not something that I was looking for. I'm gonna just be real, respectfully. I'm not looking for the Jack Boy Maine versus Klutz. Danny Myers versus Authentic. Shout out to Danny, you know what I'm saying? This is probably like the first URL card I've probably seen Danny on. Like, I don't think Danny really been on the card since he came off the trenches, bro. Like, that shit is crazy to me. Shout out to Authentic, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. You know, he's managed by Tone Bro, you know what I'm saying? So he's definitely doing this thing there. I know he got a couple dope matchups coming up. But this is a good test for you, bro. You know what I mean? You're getting somebody that's crazy with it. Danny Myers, crazy pen, can freestyle, can rebuttal, high level energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a little dangerous. I don't know if this is a small room setting or if this is like a, you know, with like maybe 100 something, 200 something people with a crowd. So I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll see what's happening with that battle. Flair Soul versus Kid Slade. Fire. I like that. That's fire. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I would have thought this probably would have been on OSBL. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Kels. I believe they have Gates of the Garden versus OSBL going down next month, I believe, in Maryland. So I ain't gonna hold you. That would have been a fire matchup on that card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have loved to see some shit like that. That would have been super dope. You feel me? But shout out to Kid Slade, man. You know what I mean? He just dropped a project not too long ago. I know he was talking about revamping his podcast. So hopefully, you know what I mean, Slade, man, you got a lot of talent, bro. You got music, you got a lot of shit. You got to start feeding the streets, bro. You got to start feeding the streets, bro. You know what I mean? Start dropping some more visuals, doing some blogs, doing some interviews, drop some merch. Like, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? And LaFleur Soul, super talented dude, but he don't really do no promo. You don't see him doing no interviews. You don't see him like interacting with his peers. Same thing with Foots. Like, I don't know what's up with these dudes, bro. These dudes is talented, but they not active as far as having a presence on social media. And I know somebody like Kels, I gotta be frustrating because you trying to market and promote these guys and get them to the best opportunity as possible. But these niggas is absent when it comes to social media, one of the biggest driving forces to get you booked and busy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I'm looking forward to this battle. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be super dope, super competitive. So that's probably gonna be battle of the night for me personally. Then you got Arsenal versus Coffee Brown. Shout out to Coffee, man. Coffee, this is, I believe, her second URL headline. Getting a legend like Arsenal in your resume is also always a good look, regardless of, you know, the past couple showings from Arsenal have been a little lackluster, but he does show certain moments when he's motivated. He goes in there and gives us a crazy performance. You know what I'm saying? Crazy performance. So I can't really down him all the way out, but I will say this: Coffee Brown has been super, super focused, bro. She ain't been playing with you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been really going full throttle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see her dropping the ball with this joint right here. I do not see her at all. I see her coming in there with some crazy material. I do expect Arsenal to get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to that battle there. I think that battle's gonna be super dope. So you got like shit, I hit the horn and shit. So you got like you got probably like 3 battles. You know what I'm saying? You probably got like 3 battles on the card. That's probably like 2 or 3 battles. You know what I mean? Like I said, the Kid Slade's LaFleur Soul joint, the Coffee and Arsenal battle, and then I guess you could say Franchise and Hansel. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it ain't nothing really like that's gonna like make me want to go buy the app. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what URL is doing as far as with this card. I don't know if it's gonna be a live stream or if it's just gonna be an app exclusive type of joint. I don't know. They haven't really put anything as far as in the description when they drop the actual trailer for the actual event. But I'll definitely put my ear to the streets and try to find out a little bit more information. But you know, URL, man, I gotta turn up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta turn up. Y'all had the card, I think the volume card with Tay Rock and Serious Jones. That battle was a little underwhelming for me personally. I did not like the battle. The card was okay. You know, you had Hustle put on a dazzling performance, but you had Chest Choke, you know what I mean, all 3 rounds. So I don't know, man. URL, man, y'all overdue, man, for a fire event or a couple fire battles. You know what I'm saying? A couple fire battles. But I'm definitely, you know, keeping my ear to the streets as far as what's going on with ARP and Eazy the Block Captain. Like I said, hopefully they be doing a live or something like that. You know what I mean? To really like figure out what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen with this Trenches versus RBE situation. And another thing too, I'm surprised that Eazy has not battled, bro. Like, we're damn near about to be in April, and this man he hasn't battled yet. You know what I mean? So is he taking less battles this year? Maybe 2, 3 battles? Who knows? Or he might just go straight crazy in the 4th quarter. You know what I mean? Try to end the year off strong. So I don't know, man. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what happens with this. But if I had to rate Civil War 5, 1 through 10, I'll probably give it like a 7, 6.5, 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no crazy like matchup or headliner on that card that's really gonna like excite me to like push it and be like, yo, I gotta be in the building. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that. Just a regular, you know, Civil War. Even though the last Civil War was crazy, that joint was crazy. I think that was the 2-day card, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in Virginia, right? That was the 2-day card. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of stepped down a little bit with this card here. But I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ace is Working. Whew. Trust me, we got a lot more, man. I got a couple more blogs dropping, man. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Hit the like for your boy before you get out of here, man. Hit the like and hit the share. I appreciate all the love. It's your boy Acito. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.